In this video, we will look at the Views tile. The Views service acts as the gateway to the historian, retrieving data on behalf of the client requesting it. This includes Axiom, Excel, the API, ODBC, calcs and events, and the publisher. Clients can request raw or processed data using one of the several aggregates, which the Views service will then calculate and send back to the client. Out of the box, the system uses the local historian view, which presents all of the datasets configured in the historian when we drill into it. The view presented here is very similar to what we would see from the historian tile, except once we get past the dataset level, each branch in the tag path is given its own screen, whereas in the historian tile, the entire tag path is presented all at once. This is because Canary uses the period to delineate a new branch in the tag path. Let's take, for example, this diagnostic tag. We can see the branches separated by periods. When we go back to the Views tile, we can follow that path all the way down to the tag level. In addition to the historian view, the user has the option of building virtual views on top of the raw data. The main purpose of this is to alter the original tag naming convention that resides in the datasets and or declare virtual assets within the system. Typically, a virtual view is built on a subset of datasets, but they can also be built on other virtual views, as is the case with this water district view. We can see on the left the input source views that are used to create it. The Hayes model, which is a virtual view, and 3 other datasets from the historian. We can also see the number of each asset type found in the view, along with some usage analytics, and the last time the view was rebuilt. Selecting the down arrow in the top left allows the user to create a virtual view. Selecting the down arrow in the bottom left with a virtual view highlighted gives the user a few options to edit, remove, rename, or rebuild the view, and also refresh its usage analytics. If we select the Edit button, we can see how a virtual view is created. Without going into too much detail in this video, a virtual view is built using regular expressions, or regex rules. The 2 most common rules are model and asset rules. Model rules are typically used first to transform the tag structure into the desired naming convention. Asset rules are then applied to assign an asset type to a specific branch within that structure. In this example, the first 4 rules are model rules, the last 5 are asset rules. The views presented here are the same as what an end user would see when browsing with a client tool, assuming they have permission to see them all. When we drill down to the tag level, the user can see all the updates or TVQs on the right-hand side. Unlike the historian tile, which only presents the TVQs for a single file, the Views tile allows the user to scroll back through the entire history of the tag or use the filter button to jump to a specific moment in time. By default, this screen displays raw data, but the user can look at processed data by choosing an aggregate from the list and providing an aggregate interval. Similar to the historian tile, tags can be filtered using the search bar, separating keywords with spaces and prepending keywords with an exclamation mark to be excluded. Properties that are attached to the tags are displayed in the bottom left window. The user can copy these properties to the clipboard if needing to use them for another process using Ctrl-C. Finally, we'll take a quick look at the diagnostic screen. From here, we can see the different client licenses in use and then name the applications that are actively using them. Each application displays the user or machine name pulling the license and the total number of requests they have made. That's all for the Views tile for now. Thanks for watching.